boys, before we start presenting, just congratulate all. It's getting tougher and tougher each year. I can only imagine this month I've seen 96 coming through, because that's when we started our public speaking competition at Tudor House in 1996. The greatest fear, boys, for adults, is getting up and talking in front of people. So if we can encourage you and give you that courage, you do that, then it's a great skill to take forward. The other thing about this is that you have to memorize a lot of information, you have to research a lot of information, and you have to present that information in a way where we keep you interested. I think they did a better job than me. However, there are a couple of things you need to know about public speaking. I've just sketched a few little things down. Questioning is quite an interesting element of public speaking. But if you ask a question of your audience, there's a great risk you don't know what's going to come back. There is a lack of control. However, there is a question type that is used by people. It's a device and it's called a rhetorical question, where you ask a question because you want people to be thinking of the answer, but you're not asking them to respond. And there was some great displays of that throughout our speeches. One thing I haven't seen in our speeches this year, which I think is something you can all take away and learn from, is the power of three. The power of three is where you repeat something once, twice, 3 times to emphasize. The power of three, you'll see politicians use consistently. It's a way of getting attention and getting your message across. You don't use more than 3, or you start to lose the attention. So the power of 3 is something you could use. I would also recommend the use of the pause. A lot of you get up on stage because you're nervous, you want to speak quickly. And some of you spoke a lot quicker than others. And you have to understand that a pause can bring people back to your attention. So don't be afraid to slow down and pause. Lastly, 2 last things. Emotive language. When we're talking, we like to instill emotions. We like to get emotions going because then I've captured your interest. And emotive language is a great vehicle, and I saw some of you using that better than others. So emotive language gets you there. Finally, I would say, how do you join your ideas with your concept links? We saw Ashton earlier today do a very clever linking of ideas in his speech. And I think that's another point that some of you can work on. However, my commentary is sitting from the safety of my chair beside the safety of Mrs. Stanley. I'm not up on stage in front of parents, and I'm not up on stage in front of your kids. So I congratulate you all, but there are boys who will get the first prize, and there will be boys who will get second, third, fourth, fifth. And can I say to you boys, we nearly tied, but we didn't. We took the guts to give a first and a second in all areas. And I now call out our highly commended, and all of you deserve the highly commended, but these boys are highly commended in 2013. Noah Kenny on Rudder Stage. Alistair Cunningham on Max Landry on stage. In 3rd place, with a great memory and a good projection, Ernie McCarthy. Hard to be a headmaster and listen to bottoms, but Joel Manton, you are second. And Finn Hancock
Can we give them a round of applause?